was an ordinary day in the city of Starlight. Ordinary for everyone except the toys. You see, the toys were sad because nobody played with them. Oh, how they longed for the days of laughter and joy. They sat silently on shelves, staring blankly ahead, hoping their time would come again. Meanwhile, in a small house on the edge of town, there lived a young girl named Luna. She was a curious and imaginative girl with a thirst for adventure. Her room was a wonderland of toys, each waiting patiently for her to come back and play. But now she spent most of her time outside with her friends, exploring the world and leaving her toys behind. One evening, Luna's mother suggested she clean up her room. Luna sighed and started putting her things away. Suddenly, she stumbled upon an old wooden chest tucked away in the corner. It was covered in colorful drawings of fantastical creatures and adventures. Luna had completely forgotten about this chest. She carefully opened it and found a swirling mist inside. Curiosity overcame her and she reached in to touch it. Whoosh! In a blink of an eye, Luna found herself in a magical realm unlike any she had ever seen. The ground beneath her feet was soft and squishy, like stepping into a giant marshmallow. Fluffy white clouds floated past, casting playful shadows on the ground. In the distance, Luna saw what appeared to be mountains made entirely of candy. Houses constructed from cookies and gingerbread stood side by side, their windows glowing with a warm, inviting light. All around her, Luna heard the sound of laughter, singing, and the tinkling of bells. Then she saw them. Every toy from her collection was here frolicking and playing in this extraordinary land. Overjoyed to see them again, Luna ran towards her toys. They spotted her and stopped playing, staring in disbelief. "Luna," they cried in unison, "you came for us." Through the joyful tears, Luna explained that she had cleaned out her room and stumbled upon the chest. She hadn't realized it was a portal to this amazing place. An elderly rocking horse named Comet approached Luna. With a gentle smile, he explained that this was the land of lost toys. When children like Luna grew older and lost interest in their toys, they would somehow magically appear here. "But don't worry," Comet reassured her. "We're all very happy here. We may not be played with anymore, but we still have each other and we're all best friends." Touched by their resilience and kindness, Luna promised to keep their friendship alive. She spent the day playing and catching up with her old toys. They raced each other down the Candy Mountain slides, took tea breaks in the gingerbread house, and Luna even learned a new game called Cloud Tag. It was truly a magical day filled with laughter and joy. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, it was time for Luna to go. She hugged her favorite toys goodbye, promising to return soon. Stepping back into the wooden chest, she closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and wished for a grand adventure. Whoosh! The mist enveloped her once more. When she opened her eyes, Luna found herself back in her room. The wooden chest was nowhere to be seen. Startled, she looked around, half expecting to see her toys scattered about. But everything was as it had been before, as if her adventure had been nothing but a dream. For a moment, Luna felt a pang of sadness, missing her toys and the magical land they inhabited. But then a wide smile spread across her face. She had experienced pure joy and happiness in that realm, and she knew she could carry those feelings with her back in the real world. From that day forward, Luna treated her toys differently. She played with them more often, cherishing the time they spent together. She organized tea parties, went on imaginary adventures, and even dressed up her dolls in her old clothes. Whenever she felt a twinge of sadness for the land of lost toys, Luna pulled out her drawing pad and sketched the wondrous sights she had seen. She drew the Candy Mountains, the gingerbread houses, and most importantly, her beloved toys. Each stroke of her pencil brought back the joy and laughter they had shared. As the years passed, Luna grew older, but she never forgot the land of lost toys or the valuable lessons she learned there. Her toys might have been forgotten by other children, but they were cherished by her. Meanwhile, in the land of lost toys, the news of Luna's return spread like wildfire. The toys couldn't wait to share their stories of her and relive the magical moments they had spent together. They gathered around Comet, eager to hear every detail of her visit, and with each retelling, their spirits lifted, remembering the boundless joy and unconditional love Luna had given them. In the land of lost toys, there was a legend of a special child who would come to rescue them from their forgotten existence. They had waited patiently for this child, and now they knew Luna was the one. One day, a young boy named Leo moved into the house where Luna had lived. He was a quiet boy who loved playing with his action figures and building block towers. Little did he know that his new house held a magical secret. Exploring his room, Leo stumbled upon an old wooden chest tucked away in the corner. It was covered in colorful drawings of fantastical creatures and adventures. Intrigued, he opened the chest and found a swirling mist inside. Reaching in to touch it, Leo disappeared in a flash of light. Whoosh! He found himself in the land of lost toys. Astonished, Leo looked around at the fantastic landscape, the candy mountains, the gingerbread houses, and most importantly, the toys. They were all here, and they seemed overjoyed to see him. An action figure from his very own collection greeted him with a broad smile. "Leo, you came to rescue us," he exclaimed. Overwhelmed, Leo stammered, I don't understand." The action figure explained everything to him. He told Leo about their world, their joy, and their hope for a new friend. Touched by their story, Leo knew he couldn't leave them alone. He joined the toys in their games and adventures. They raced down Candy Mountain slides, sipped tea in the gingerbread house, and Leo even learned to play games like Cloud Tag. He had never felt such happiness and camaraderie before. Throughout the day, the toys showered Leo with gratitude. They thanked him for coming to save them, for listening to their stories, and for simply being a wonderful friend. Leo basked in their affection, feeling a sense of purpose and belonging. As the sun began to set, it was time for Leo to return home. The toys gathered around him, their faces filled with gratitude. They bid him farewell, hoping he would come back soon. Taking one last look at his new friends, Leo stepped back into the wooden chest. Whoosh! Back in his room, Leo looked around, unsure of what had just happened. Had it been a dream? Was it all just imagined? Suddenly, his eyes fell on the old wooden chest. It stood innocently in the corner, and Leo knew he wasn't dreaming. From that day forward, Leo played with his toys differently. He gave them new adventures, creating stories and scenarios that brought them to life. He organized epic battles between his action figures and built towering block structures for his toy vehicles. Most importantly, he listened to their stories, cherishing the moments they shared. In the land of lost toys, the arrival of two special children brought renewed hope. Luna and Leo had shown them kindness, love, and friendship, reminding them that even when forgotten, they still held value and brought joy to the world. Their laughter echoed through the magical realm, carrying on the legacy of playfulness and reminding all the toys that they were cherished, they were loved, and they would never truly be forgotten. If you enjoyed this enchanting tale of forgotten toys and the children who brought them back to life, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more magical adventures.